On Friday afternoons, young men head to these dunes, leaving behind the social restrictions of Riyadh, the Saudi Arabian capital. The trip takes less than an hour, but it's a world away, free of religious police and of neighbors who are always watching, always judging. The distance provides the freedom to vent and to talk about normally taboo subjects, like love.
Most people marry 2 women at the most. Marrying 3 women is rare, but that's what I want. Maybe I won't be able to. Maybe I won't even be able to handle 1.
Romantic love is a difficult topic here. Young Saudi men see love in the movies. They hear about love in music. But when it comes to getting married, love is beside the point. It's often not allowed.
Here is the way love works here. There's no such thing as getting engaged for 6 months, going out every night to have dinner in restaurants, getting to know each other, and then getting married.
Honor, tradition, religion. This is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the birthplace of Islam, and today it remains a deeply conservative, traditional nation. Marriages are usually arranged. Cousins often marry cousins they may never have seen before or talked to before. Families demand that unmarried men and women are segregated, even when they're cousins. Authorities do too. No dating, no mingling. On most days, single men are not even allowed in the mall because women may be shopping. John Adria is a national cultural celebration, and like most everything else here, women can only enter on family day and only with their male relatives. Saudis are young. More than half this nation is under the age of 25. This is a generation that often bristles against the rules imposed on it, but also accepts those rules and helps to enforce them on others. On this Friday, Enad and Nader slip out to the desert to talk. They're close friends and cousins. Soon they will also be brothers-in-law. Nader is engaged to Enad's 17-year-old sister, Sarah. The couple won't actually meet face-to-face until after their wedding party. The men have been friends and confidants since childhood. They agree absolutely that tradition must be followed and obeyed.
We're used to it. We want a good life, but always with these customs and traditions.
But Nader and Enad disagree over what constitutes romantic love, and that leads to a bitter argument. Enad says love can only be shared between a couple after they are married or between blood relatives. Nader, on the other hand, says romance is about falling in love before marriage. He knows that can't happen, not in his world.
I am a romantic person, but of course there is no romance.
Romance is with your wife. That's romance. How is there no romance? When you get married, be romantic with your wife. So you just want to meet another woman on the street so you can be romantic?
No.
Nader, you say all these things, but convince me that you're right.
Okay, fine. There is romance.
Nader is convinced he's right, but he's intimidated, and peer pressure is an all-too-powerful force here.
I did not get angry. I want to have a discussion. I asked him this question. He said, there's no romance. I said, convince me there's no romance. Who's forbidding romance? Tell me places where romance is forbidden.
I am not going to answer.
Enad understands that his view is uniquely Saudi.
You can love your cousin. For example, if you passed by your parents' house by coincidence and she happened to be standing there unveiled, and you liked her and you started to think about her, you got attached to her and fell in love with her, that is love here.
Enad's take on love is quite different from a young man in the West or even other Middle Eastern countries where young people can fall in love and marry.
This is not love. From their point of view, this is love, but our love is different. It's not the same as their love.